Hi there, Leo. This is Kim here with your next 3-day reading, but I'm going to do a breakthrough spread for the signs for their next 3 days, opening up to spirit teams, your spirit guides, and your angels for these messages. May they be for your most high. Thank you for being here. Feel free to leave a comment, help support the channel in any way that you can. I appreciate you. But yeah, I come to this conclusion that we need to do breakthrough spread because this reading has taken a while, and there's a message for Leos there's something about moving past the box, about getting out of the box and knowing that you don't have to be 100% having a plan. And I know we're told this, but I really feel like there's some sort of level of perfectionism attached to needing a plan, and Spirit is telling me that you're already well prepared for what's coming for you, and I feel like something exciting is coming for you. There's just been some hang-ups getting this reading out, like I said, like the energy of perfectionism. That's what it is, and I'm not really. Yeah. All right. Well, so we're just gonna So this is the breakthrough pyramid spread. This one is going to be the pattern that we need to have a breakthrough about. This one is going to be your challenge. And we're using Krans Wild Unknown Archetype Alchemy deck and the Sci-Fi Tarot 108 also. So we have our breakthrough up here. We have our strength over here. We have our probable outcome right there. And we'll have advice from Spirit there. All right. Whoa. Page of Pentacles wanting to fly out. Page of Pentacle and the Knight of Pentacle was coming through very strongly in one of the readings that I attempted to do for you. Okay, we're going to pull 2 from the Sci-Fi Tarot for each spot. Takes a minute to get these all laid out, but hang in there. We'll get there. Oh, oof. Well, I know that feeling. I know that feeling. So Sci-Fi Tarot has on the bottom a card that says exiled on it, and it is the 9 of Swords, and it can make us feel, oh, that's heavy energy. It's heavy energy. It's like a wondering how you're going to get out of a certain situation, or what can I possibly do at this point. And you could have been you could have felt exiled from family, from friends, or something like that. Doesn't always mean that in the tarot, so just want to put that out there, is that it's an alone feeling, but that's mainly like this Sci-Fi Tarot here. So what I'm going to do is 2 for the breakthrough and 2 for the advice, and then we'll do 1 there. Yeah, alone, maybe having sleeping issues. I know I have been having sleeping issues, weird sleep times and stuff like that. So bedroom is sexual fulfillment on the bottom, intimacy, sensual pleasure, love affair. Sleep, contentment, leisure, nap, sleep on it, alone time, oasis, retiring, and dream time. All right, let's see what we need to have the breakthrough about. Focus and our attention. Our focus and our attention with the glass. Oh, and the self. They're wanting you to focus on a new aspect of yourself that's wanting to come through for a new chapter of your life. it's going to require like a different part of you to emerge, is what I'm getting. And so, yeah, this is not egotistical. This is a focusing on a new aspect of your personality, even a new aspect of yourself in this avatar. Okay, maybe it's about being more social. Maybe about being more social, or having a breakthrough about the right people to be around. So crew says in sync, working together as a unit, leadership, co-create, pooling assets. I have the Hierophant, yeah. And the 9 of Swords. I thought that was the 9 of Swords. I'm sorry. Oh, it's the 8 of Swords on here. I'm sorry, I just got this deck. By the way, that is the deck, and it's a little hard to see these. I will be more careful. 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords. So 8 of Swords is over. Okay, that's the energy that I was picking up on, was overanalyzing, overthinking something to the point of, I'm not going to move from this box, which that makes more sense with that card. I'm not going to move from this position until thinking of a way to navigate. But it's usually pretty easy. But it is, they are saying you're going to have to pull on a new aspect of self for this. 9 of Swords. Oh. So I've talked about the 9 of Swords, which means we can feel like we're not sure what to do in a situation. It could have to do with a commitment or the Hierophant energy. I mean, so you have Sagittarius here, you have Taurus, you have Aquarius, and no, you have Aquarius energy, you have Gemini energy, I'm sorry. So this can be about that, about a commitment. Focus on self. Don't worry too much here about somebody coming into your life also, or a divine counterpart. I feel like something is going to come, like it will come with divine timing, it will come, but there's something here, they're wanting you to focus mainly on you. And then for some of you all, that has to do with being in some sort of commitment where it's frustrating because you would want to be getting to the 10 of it. You would want to be ending something here with that. And it may be that at one time you could resonate with another person's energy really well, and then now that you're discovering new aspects of yourself, you're just not. The challenge is the Peacock's Tail and the Orphan card. And the Orphan card leaves us feeling like we are needing more, or we are lacking, or a feeling of being kind of shut out. But you have so many colors here. But you have so much to offer with the Peacock's Tail. It was like a challenge of seeing the aspects in yourself that are free, big picture thinker, abundant in all ways, not necessarily needing for anything. That's the challenge, is to see that energy within yourself. Oh, I have also a new, might be so that some sort of new pathway comes in. It's the Ace of Pentacles. It says it came from nowhere and it changed everything. And the Devil. I think the Devil has to do with this orphan energy of feeling like you're lacking, or fear about something, fear about not having something, fear keeping us attached to vices or addictions or anything that can keep us from moving forward, or from getting to this Ace of Pentacles. Well, there is a promise here. You have the Rainbow. All of these aspects of yourself really shining through. All of your colors. The Rainbow says wish granted, serendipity. It also says perfect timing. So there's something here about the challenge being that perfect timing. It says manifesting wealth also. What's the breakthrough? your vision, your breath, your mindfulness, and the heart. Ooh, they're wanting you to breathe into your heart, create with your heart, open it, live by it. And you are mastery over the heart, really, if you're a Leo, because that's the organ. Something that you know, something about a vision, and maybe something about a connection that you just know is going to come for you too. The High Priestess. They're intuitive, they're psychic, they pick up on things way before they happen, right? And the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Which is not, so this is breaking through that energy. That's pretty good, actually. The first reading I did for you, no, the third one, had a message of being trapped inside a box with some rather negative energy. And a message of isolating oneself, but still being around a certain energy that was really hard to, like, escape it. And at the same time, wondering how that energy was created to be a reflection. So there's like a knowing that we're creating everything, but then at the same time dealing with what it was that we have manifested or created for ourselves, and being like, okay, well, you know you want to change this. We know that we have the power. We were the creator of this situation. So, but there's something that was keeping us in a box, or something that was keeping, it had to do with feeling planned enough or prepared enough. And it could be the devil energy also being a challenge. Why would we create that for ourselves? Well, with Leos, you are courage, your strength, your power. And so I would see a Leo definitely putting situations in your life where you have to overcome through the use of that power. The heart, too. Yay, your breakthrough has to do with rising from the ashes. The Phoenix, major transformation, eternal soul. This is a new part of yourself. This is like you completely transformed. So, transformation, eternal soul, renew, resurrection, rebirth, destroy, rising from the ashes, emerge, new era, alchemy, transmutation, ascension. This is just the beginning. Ooh, offer accepted. This is about your conviction to your decision, your conviction. It's about a decision that's going to be made, and maybe an offer accepted, an offer coming your way, because yeah, I was picking up on that Knight of Pentacles really strong on one of these readings. Okay, so let's see what your strength is. The Summer card. You're abundant. You're abundant. You're healthy. You have a lot of energy. Where you go, it seems like luck follows. And you have the Emperor energy too. So you're also like the big boss. You're the one that makes big moves. And when you make these moves, and you have before, so they're saying like, and this was coming out as like a challenge in another reading. So the Emperor is making a big decision to move forward, and they're saying that is your strength, that you have always been in this energy before, but now it's like grasping onto a new you, and then making a big decision from that place. Another with this conviction, declaration. This is about you reclaiming that Emperor power that is you. Like reclaiming it. Sovereignty, contract, self-rule. Self-rule. That's important. Yeah. Five of Pentacles. It's definitely a strength at this point, isn't it? Yeah, and the Three of Pentacles. You are literally able to create and plant the seeds to grow something from nothing, and you've done it before. You have been in that place where maybe that gives off a feeling of part of your strength came from when you were kind of left to fend on your own, or when you were left in a situation where you didn't have much support. I guess I'm saying the same thing, but you know what I'm saying. Going through some sort of hardship or struggle where you had to plant seeds from like nothing, and you did, and they grew. This became part of you. Like it is something that helped develop your character and contribute to a new version of you. So let's see what the outcome is looking like. Okay, so that's what I was picking up on the first part. Can be a literal separation, like there's been a decision that whatever, the breakthrough of the heart. So I gotta say, what is your heart telling you when it comes to a certain partnership or a job or something like that, or an energy in an environment? Where do you have to go in a separate direction? They're both getting a gold ball here in a sense, so they're both getting something from this, right? Benefiting in some way. And the thread, we are following the thread. Okay. There is a necessity to get away from a situation here. I'm just going to be completely blunt. There's a need to get away from a certain person, situation, or environment. Why? Because the thread, which is tied to your destiny, your happiness, your purpose, is leading you into a different direction. It is not conducive to that energy. So you're following the thread. That's your plan. That should be the plan. Following the thread. The red thread of destiny. Whew. Handcuffs. It's like, again, we've manifested a situation where we're having to break free. But saying it like that puts you into your power. And also lets you know, oh, okay, that's what I have to do then. That's how I break free from this. Is knowing that there's something about this that came about because this is what we like when you do that, you are taking full accountability and saying, even if I manifested this situation from a lower version of myself or an unconscious person where maybe we weren't really, maybe we weren't awake when we manifested what I know, that this is true for me too. That there are things that you're like, why did that come about? Well, because somehow you created it. And it's a touchy subject talking about it like that. But if you take it for what it is, it puts you right in your power as a master manifester. Knowing that when you're completely conscious of this, of you creating, then you start really enjoying your creations more. And that's what you're having to break free at this point. Breaking free from that energy. And I feel like you do, because we have the separation and we have one handcuff being undone. So it's like somebody else might be chained to an older energy, somebody else, or a different environment, but you're not going to be. You will be free from it. Yep, free from it. 6 of Swords and Temperance. So you've had to have a lot of patience with the situation, haven't you? You've had to have a lot of patience. You've been having to find balance. And it has been almost like that was a challenge to find balance in this environment or around this person or in this job, fill in the blank. But it's been hard to find balance. There's been a lot of prayers. There's been a lot of earth angel energy here. And they're saying that you just get ready because this is breaking free. This is leaving. It says, the 6 of Swords, Vera Star, Fleece Space Station, X-15, in search of answers. Oh, so that kind of tells us too, right? 15 is what? It is the devil energy. And this person, we'll just make that link, is leaving the devil energy, is leaving the fear, is leaving toxicity, is leaving controlling situations, or even addictions and vices. Like that energy, you're going away from it. Yeah, and I think divine timing is coming with this. I think it's coming sooner rather than later, just because, the breakthrough is your phoenix. You're the phoenix. You have you're just not the same person anymore. Oh, advice. The Sun Splendor card. Beautiful. And the Castle card. Oh, Leo's going to be very wealthy. Leo's going to have it all. Without the toxicity, without the controlling, without the ego-ness in it. Your advice here is be thrilled about what you're about to manifest for yourself here. Take accountability in your manifestations, even when, especially when we have manifested from a place of being hurt or from being unconscious, right? Especially then. Just accept it, love it, and now co-create from a conscious point of view and change it, because this is what you should be thrilled about. You have not only a beautiful maybe relationship coming in, something new, a new happy experience. You're going to experience the sun in all its splendor because you're conscious now that, one, you are the sun, and that, two, you are the one that's the master manifester. Ooh, and you really know who you are. And so this new aspect of self I'm picking up on is the magician. Yep. Oh, the Ten of Cups. So the Castle card is like the Penthouse card. Is a lot of material wealth. And this is your heaven on earth. Your Ten of Cups. Oh my. It's what you realized you could create. And so you're going to. Family, home, and happiness. The wave of the future. And the Eight of Cups. Because you're leaving everything that was like not right for you anymore. Didn't feel good? Well, then it's probably not right for you. Listen to how you're feeling. And then step into that Emperor energy and take some action. Not necessarily needing to be 100% prepared. Because you're going in this direction. Look at what it says on the card, escape. And that's exactly what you're like having to do because of whatever this is. But you do. Escape into the Ten of Cups. A complete ending. And honestly, the Earn card, I love it. It's part of your advice is that it's a change of state. Something's done over. It's that past chapter. It's that past thing. It might be in your mind that one day it might be a past person. And get ready because Spirit says you are ready. Ready, aim, fire. You're ready. You've been pulled enough. You've been pulled back enough. You've experienced enough tension. You've experienced enough struggle. Now you know where everything is coming from. Now you know this part of yourself that wants to create, and it's like release. Leo's ready to be launched into that new chapter as a new human being. Completely new identity. This Ten of Cups, this castle is Leo's new identity. Embrace that. Yeah, I love it. All right, that's what I have for you. I'm sending you love and light. Bye.